What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rant, no hate. So, I watched a video with Floyd Mayweather and Bill Haney. Now, before that, there was a video. Floyd jabbed Judah and a couple of guys, and they were talking about the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight. I didn't watch the video. I watched like a few minutes of it. I didn't even hear enough for them up until the point where they started to talk about the fight. And it wasn't really something I was watching purposely. I was watching another video of something else, and then that one came up. But I did watch the Floyd Mayweather and Bill Haney video. Now, I did hear Floyd say he wanted to get Bill on that same live, but that didn't happen. Or if it did, I don't know. I just saw a video of Floyd and Bill. Now, a lot of times people put this fake stuff up and it'd be a bunch of tweets or someone just talking, saying something for clickbait to make you think that that's what happened. Now, I made a video about referencing Bill Haney, the hate that he's receiving for standing by his son. And I meant everything I said, and I stand on that. I told you guys I don't show favoritism. I meant everything I said. You know, it's one thing to be a great loving father. Fathers don't get credit for a damn thing. Fathers are looked at like, especially in this day and age, just baby makers and a bank account. I mean, you see NBA players all the time, NFL players, fighters. What's the first thing you want to do when you get your first million? Oh, get my mom a house. I bought my mom a car. You never hear anything about me and my dad, or I'm going to do this for my dad, or my parents. My parents, my siblings. It's never about the dad. So when I see a father stand up, because that's how I am, I stand up for my kids, and I'm in my kids' life. Our family's together, regardless to ups and downs that every family's going to go through. I have a great relationship with my sons. The reality is, like I said, he's getting hate for doing just that. Like, people are supposed to look at him like he should be disappointed in Devin or something, and lash out at him, or like just turn on his son. And at the same time, you have people talking about he need to get a new trainer, and this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Okay, let's say there's a trainer out there that can do a better job or help. Because bottom line, he is who he is. Let's say another trainer can come in and enhance him and take him to a higher level than Bill did. If that's what happens, then that's what happens. But that would still be his choice. So I just feel like the ignorance that people are displaying, the hatred, the stupidity. But that shows you that there's no more family structure and common sense in people. And these people all probably come from broken homes. They probably don't love anybody. Nobody probably loves them. And they come from that mentality that they were raised that way, that fuck everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no way a normal thinking person would expect that this man is supposed to not love his son or take care of his son. Relationships are just business relationships now. Women don't care if you love them or in love with them or not. Men don't get, it's all about, nigga, what do you bring to the table? Can you afford me? You understand what I mean? Because when we get married, I don't want to work. You gonna pay all the bills and all this type of bullshit. So when for me to see things like that, it's just like, wow. Like how, like the levels of stupidity, the levels of hatred and just evil-hearted people. It's crazy. Now, and I stand on that. And I salute Bill for standing by his son the way he did. Now, in this video, it turns out, like Floyd was trying to get Bill on there, but Bill, the video I saw, they're going back and forth, but Floyd is trying to find out. He's asking him, so what is the beef between me and you? Tell me what the beef is between me and you. Throughout the years, whether it's Bill Haney speaking about his son and saying that he's going to surpass Floyd, or, people talking about who got the best of who in sparring and all of this little goofy shit. Now all of a sudden everybody want to leak footage and everybody wants to be a part of some dramatic rumored stories and all of this nonsense. Basically, when I listened to Bill Haney, in Bill's defense, right, of himself, in his defense of himself, Bill said not one thing that Floyd did to him. He's talking about nobody around you ain't doing good, nobody around you got no real money. He saw about how he ran it, seeing his kids, and they're not doing this and that, and basically Floyd is like, so you basically worried about what I'm doing, you worried about my money, you worried about my kids. So basically, just like I said, nothing that Bill said is because of something Floyd did to him, right? And he says, he's like, so Bill, do you need my help? Do you need my help? Huh? Does Devin need my help? He's like, nigga, when did we ever need your help? He's like, he needed my help the other night, didn't he? Right? Bill's bringing up sparring and stuff and saying all this thing. Nothing Bill Haney said had any validity to it. Nothing. And I'm listening to him. I'm trying to see where they're going with this. So basically, Floyd wanted to know what the hell, like, what's the beef? Because the last time we saw each other in person, everything was cool. We chopped it up. We had a good time and everything was cool. Next thing I know, every time I see you, you talk about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Now, let's go back to when you saw videos of Floyd Mayweather working with Devin and showing Devin some shit, right? Remember, people was talking about Tank Davis that said this and that about Floyd. Tank put up a tweet, then pulled the tweet down, and all this other shit, right? So where was the hatred? It's obvious, like, Floyd has been known. I don't give a fuck how much you don't like him or don't like him. Floyd has been known to help younger fighters and give them, game on what's, pointers and tips on strategies and stuff like that in boxing. Help them improve on the way they throw punches, everything. So basically, let's look at that. Where was any controversy? Where was any hatred, right? Okay. Tank and Devin are rivals. Now, how do you get to the point where you become enemies, or that's just this bullshit. That's just the bullshit. But the same way we saw Ryan Garcia and Floyd Mayweather jogging, they started rumors. Oh shit, yo, different channels. Yo, do I see Ryan and Floyd? Yo, do y'all know what this is? Do you know what this means? And just making up movies. Okay. We all know Mayweather and De La Hoya don't get along. We all know that Golden Boy is a team divided with Ryan. We know this. But at the same time, you see how the rumors started. So basically, I don't know, maybe Devin, maybe Bill felt some kind of way because Floyd was working with Ryan that night or whatever, and they because he was even telling them, yo, he trying to tell him how to beat my son, and he said, so I feel like that was something else that happened that was played a part in Bill Haney, where he felt like, yo, okay, this motherfucker over here working with Ryan. Okay, bottom line, okay, is the fight happened, and this conversation really had nothing to do with the fight. Bill was, for whatever reason, kept bringing Floyd up. You guys heard me say a million times, Bill need to worry about the fight itself, focus on Devin Haney, focus on Ryan Garcia, focus on that situation, stop going on these lives, arguing with these little street thugs, stop worrying about Floyd and everybody else, right? Now, he told Floyd, I think you a bullshitting ass nigga. And then he resorted to talking about, I'm a street nigga. I'm a certified street nigga. I'm 50-0 in these streets, nigga. I'm defeated in these streets. Nobody give a fuck about that 50-0 shit. Nobody care about that bullshit. Now, that's bullshit on Bill's behalf. Because when Devin was 30-0, being undefeated meant everything. Now that he's not undefeated, now nobody cares about Floyd being 50-0. Well, like Floyd told him, he said, your son 50-0 in the gym? Great. I'm 50-0 under the lights. Bill played himself on that. He played himself on that one. Okay. Then, Bill says, he's a certified street nigga. Now, let's go back to when Bill was sitting there with his son when they were about to fight Regis Prograis. And the Black Jack LaLanne was talking that same stupid shit that Bill is talking to Floyd. Your son ain't built like that, nigga. We from the streets, nigga. We street niggas. We about that life, nigga. Shit happen out here in these streets, nigga. Your son ain't cut from that cloth, nigga. Regis gonna do this, Regis gonna do that, blah, 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 blah. Regis even come with the whole, Regis was saying he ain't gonna do it, this between them and whatever, but Regis come with the whole, you ain't from my struggles, we ain't cut from the same cloth, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got my, all this bullshit, you ain't from the streets, you ain't got my struggles and all of that. None of that worked. It didn't help him. He got his ass whooped. Now, that all being said, right? Now the roles are reversed, and Bill Haney was being very unprofessional and just talking shit. And then he's basically like, you know, it's like, are you just on this camera just to talk shit, just to have something to do? Because he have yet to make any points. And, you know, him talking about Floyd, kids and Floyd, so let me tell you something. At some point, a kid get old enough, they're going to do what the fuck they want to do, which is a fact. Because they're no longer kids. They're grown now. And when he says, that's when you got to know when to disconnect. I don't know what he meant fully when he said disconnect. I don't know the relationship between him and his sons and daughters. They're no longer kids, okay? But at the same time, sometime it gets to the point where you got, okay, let them go out and do what they do. He's rich, so they may feel entitlement. Because dad has it, we have it, but we don't appreciate it. We feel like he's supposed to do shit. You know, even though we're grown, he's supposed to just give us. Let's look at, what's his face, 50 Cent. His son was sitting there talking about this nigga giving us $5,000 a month. That shit ain't enough for us, and this and this and this. That's not even his son talking. That's his mama talking through him. Your daddy ain't shit. You should tell that nigga to give you more money. That's what that is. So a grown-ass man is sitting here talking about child support. A grown man. And he can't live off $5,000. No, you can't live the lifestyle that you want to live off of $5,000. But because 50 got it, it's yours. You got it, right? It's the difference when you appreciate things, you're grateful and understand. You have a good, loving father or mother. But no, these people feel entitled and they want to do what they want. They don't want to listen to you, but yet they want to reap the benefits that you show for them. So at the end of the day, all of what Bill was saying, nothing he said can reference you backstabbed me or you backstabbed my son or you did this, you did that. He just called him a bullshitting ass nigga and said a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with him. So bottom line, let me say this. A lot of people in this world, many people love to see black people, no matter what level of success they're on, divide and conquer each other, have no unity, get in front of a camera, make it public, and show nothing but hate. So this makes zero sense. And the fact of the matter is, like I said, Bill is too old for this shit. And him sitting there, the roles reverse. Look at how fucking unprofessional Bernard Hopkins was. Right? Look at how he shoved Bill and played this tough shit and allowed people to get in between them. All this goofy shit. So it's like, Bill, this shit is not helping you, man. This is like, to be honest with you, the ass whooping that Devin took, he's a fighter. He fought back. He kept trying. And he did what he did. The fight went the way it went. But this shit right here is what's embarrassing. Devin just got beat. He fought. The shit went a different way than the way he, y'all wanted to go. But this right here is embarrassing, man. A 50-something-year-old man and a almost 50-year-old man having a conversation, and the older still of the two resorting to talk about how he's a street nigga and this and that. You said you don't want Bill, Devin, to have to go through what you went through, and you didn't raise him to go through that. You glad he doesn't have to experience this type of stuff. So why are you glorifying and being a so-called certified street nigga? I'm a real street nigga. Okay. This is what I'm talking about with how grown people are still trying to be kids. Bill should be better than that. And like I said, I'm going to always speak the truth. So no, I meant everything I said the way he stand up for Devin. But now you're being a hypocrite. And this right here is, like I said, the shit boxing don't need. And to show you how fucking fickle people are, people hate Floyd Mayweather's guts. They always talking shit about Floyd. Floyd this, Floyd that, Floyd this. But isn't it funny how when they hate somebody else more than they hate you, how all of a sudden they take your side? No difference. How they hated Clarissa Shields, they hated Alicia Baumgartner. But because they hate Clarissa more, When Alicia stabbed in the back, it was like, that's right, good nigger. Good nigger. Good nigger. That's right, attack that black bitch. That's all that was. Attack that black bitch. Yeah, we hate it. Even the black people that hate it, same thing. Attack that nigger. That's right, ignorant, stupid people. They don't even understand where this shit comes from. They don't even understand how the world is looking at you. No different. They hate Floyd black ass. They can't stand him. But now, because right now they're making fun of Bill and Devin, now they want to side with Floyd. Yeah, nigga, Floyd 50-0. Your son 30-1. End of story. Yeah, nigga. Now all of a sudden y'all honor the 50-0. Now all of a sudden y'all take Floyd's side. People are so fucking fickle, man. But that's what I saw. And bottom line is, that shit was uncalled for. And it made Bill look like a true grown-ass bitter sucker. That's exactly what it looked like. And I don't even understand why this conversation even happened. And when Floyd said, you know what, take my number and call me and we talk about this. No. Okay. So there was nothing to really talk about. And there's nothing that Floyd did to you. It's just something you feel a way about, and you failed to present what Floyd did that made you feel some kind of way. So you just took another L, Bill. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.